Guys, welcome back to the Only Up podcast. I'm your host, Srijay. Chatterjee. It's the podcast where we just chop it up, all things live, anything, sometimes pop culture stuff. And guys, I'm here with, this guest has been rumored since episode 1. Actually, episode 0. Guys, I present you, amateur producer, Arad Kian.
What's up, guys? It's nice to talk here. Shout out to, Only Up. And yeah, I'm so keen.
Yeah. No, it's a pleasure having you on. Arad, just for the people that don't know at home, give him if you were on Tinder or something, give him a little description of yourself.
All right, so Vincent, I see how he did it. He killed it. So pretty much 20 years old, drop out of college, not because I'm an entrepreneur, because I'm struggling. Doing music full time, and that's pretty much all it is to my life.
Yeah. Me and Arad definitely go way back. Unlike the last episode with Vincent, where I'm newly acquainted with Arad, this episode with Arad, it's I've known him since year 8. Yes. We've grown up with each other throughout all of high school, and it was sad to see each other go just because we didn't get to hang out as much after when the pandemic hit, and we definitely saw each other less and less, and almost felt distant. But it's glad to be reunited once again.
It is.
So, Arad, big part of your identity, which I value a lot, is that, you knew straight out of high school that you weren't going to go to university. You were going to give it a shot, but you weren't really planning on sticking to university, yeah?
Yeah, 100%. I still try to give it a go. I'm still doing uni. I study, but, it's just, something that, I still haven't found yet. I'm trying to, find time for it, but it's just so hard to. So I just take breaks here and there. So just really isn't what I want to do,
Yeah, I feel that uni is going to be it's always going to be there in that corner. Yeah. Whereas producing, having these opportunities, talking to all these artists is not going to be there forever. And I knew very quickly because Arad, I'm not sure if you remember. By the way, you want to speak into the mic a little bit more? Just come closer.
Of course.
I'll bring it closer to you. All good. Maybe turn yourself up a little bit.
Yeah, there you go.
Easy. Oh no, that's my mic.
That's you. This is me.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
There you go. But I knew because Arad, we have this class called business management in high school, right?
Yes.
So he has these 2 textbooks, these 2 $60 textbooks, right?
It's accounting. I know exactly what you're talking about.
So he knew fuck school. Mate, for the most part, his parents at home, he definitely gave it a good shot, but fuck school. So for my American audience, for you guys that don't know, he basically sold 2 of his textbooks for 2 large kebabs. So I want to talk to you. What was the mental process of knowing that fuck school, I'm gonna sell my books for kebabs, and what were you really thinking at that time?
Oh well, I don't know. It's just it's really hard to explain. But I actually had this chat with my teachers back in school. I don't know. Just I really didn't enjoy school. The classes we did, they were good and all, but I used to even skip class sometimes, just to do shit outside of school, do music and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. I was really hungry that day, so I had no food at home. Texted my mom, and she's like, no food at home, so you gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta do. Accounting is always gonna come, but the HSP.
Oh, the kebabs. Can't say no to kebabs.
I can't say no to kebabs.
I'm Persian.
But dude, it's great having you on. But what I do want to talk about is that, I'm very new to the industry, very new to the producing world. Yeah. And I was just wondering, what are because I feel you're pretty well versed in it, in the sense that, you've been doing it for how many years? Officially.
Producing? Yeah, so I've been doing for 3 years, literally right during, the pandemic, when it hit, pretty much right after school. I was just stuff it. Let me do it.
Yeah. It's funny because we actually shared a lot of classes together now I think about it.
Yeah.
Further maths class in year 11 when we were back there, we're 17. He would be making beats in class with headphones in and everything. You saw the vision early.
I did. I really did. That time I actually remember year 10 and year 11. I was giving it a go. I actually didn't I saw the potential, but I definitely did not see the vision. When I gave it a go, I was just doing it to muck around because I knew I wanted to do music, but I didn't know exactly what. And during the pandemic, I could speak on behalf of a lot of people. I feel we all found some things that we want to pursue during pandemic, because it was a time for us to self-reflect.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I got that time, I was just like, let me muck around, and I just started producing, and I saw like the quality of the work and the potential that I hold. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just give it a go, and now we are here today.
Yeah, that's so sick. Also, because this is a bit of a self-improvement podcast, got to mention some quote. There's like this quote that by this guy did, like what you did with the whole pandemic thing, because school was off, a lot of things were off, and a lot of people viewed the pandemic as crisis, right? Yeah. So there's this saying, I think it's like a Chinese saying, I'm butchering it maybe, but they also, it's like the word crisis also means opportunity. Yeah. So you could be the victim of your circumstances, or you could really like excel and just push through.
Exactly. Like I definitely agree with that. Like, just the fact that like studying wasn't there during the pandemic and stuff like that, it really gave me the opportunity. Like, during that pandemic, I realized like I can't even focus on studying. Like, I feel like a lot of people are like that as well. When you're like in uni, you're in the right environment to study, but when you study at home, you easily get distracted. Yeah. And it was just a really big turn off for me. Like, I just didn't really like it.
Yeah. No, 100%. I understand that completely. Also, with the producing thing, for anyone that wants to be a producer at home, I feel like it's a pretty niche hobby, but if there like some easy like do's and don'ts, something you should do, something you shouldn't do, like some mistakes that you should avoid early on in the game.
Yeah. Well, the easy do's is always like be close with everyone. Try to network.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear that.
Oh shit, wait, maybe we need to
put it down in the comments if you can hear that.
I don't know if this will make it. Wait, let me plug those in properly. Whoa, why is it staticky though? See, dude, shit was bound to go wrong, eh?
That's alright. It happens.
It does. Oh, maybe, are we too loud? Maybe that's the thing.
I don't know.
Wait, let me turn it down.
That's me, yeah?
That's me. Okay, wait. Let me try that again.
Or talk?
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay, it's good.
So, do you want to say the question again? Or
Yeah, I'll say it again. So, like, the producing thing, very niche, very, like, not everyone's trying to get into it, but for people that are trying to get into it, what are some quick, like, do's and don'ts or some rookie mistakes that you want to avoid?
Yeah. So, like from talking from experience, like, the easy do's, like, what I did when I started, best thing to do is always try to connect with everyone, like, in the scene. No matter if they do the same thing as you, like, or if they're no use to you, or or you don't really like mess with their work. It's always good to have those bridges. And for the people like speaking of experience again, like the don'ts, like it's really bad to burn bridges. Like, let's say I work with an artist and I no longer like I'm working with him or like she anymore. Like, there's no point for me to burn that bridge and just leave them in the dust. Like, it's always good to have that connection there, like, forever. Because you guys are rising up together. One day, like, they're gonna make it, and you would go up to them, and like it's gonna be out of pettiness. Like, it's not really like valid. But yeah, that's just like the easy do's and don'ts. And just another thing is like just be consistent. Like, I remember during the pandemic, like, obviously you couldn't go out and see people. However, like, you gotta find ways to go around it. Like, we were in sessions on Discord. Like, I was with artists, like, on live, making the music and stuff like that. Because, like, you can't have excuses. But, yeah, that's what I was doing during that, like, pandemic, that crisis. As you said, it's an opportunity. If you really want it, then you would, go for it,
Yeah. That's really cool. It's like, it's almost like a thing for life, really. It's like, you don't want to have enemies, because enemies create problems.
Exactly,
keep them closer. And then, like, say like in life, say there's someone you don't like, view it as like, oh, you could learn. My dog's at the corner, but you could learn from them.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Like, I've had this, I wouldn't never say any names, but I won't say any names. Yeah, but 100%. From experience, there are some people that's exactly what happened with me. Like, like they burned the bridge. However, they're very good at what they do. I always will have respect for them to this day. That doesn't really mean anything about the quality of work. It's just about who they are as a person.
Yeah, you can exactly. You can separate the artist from the art.
From the art.
Yeah,
exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
That's insane.
Yeah.
No, and the consistency, like I feel like that applies to anyone. Like anything you do, if you're consistently good at it or consistently keep at it, like you know,
literally, like another thing about that, like when I was consistent about it, like it was hard. It was hard to make a living out of it because like you just started, you know, and it's always like living paycheck to paycheck, pretty much.
Yeah.
Sometimes it comes as really demotivating, but one thing I really learned is like if you really like have a passion for it, like you shouldn't ever think about the money, because like I had this moment when during pandemic I was just thinking about the money. And the money never comes because like you lose that drive and you lose the passion for it whenever you think about money.
Yeah.
But when you actually have the passion for it and you're just consistent, like the money's just a bonus.
Yeah, you want to be a creator, not an employee.
Exactly. You're not in the industry to make a living. The living, like you make a living of it just of how good you are and like and what you do. You know, that's not the reason to, go into something and do it.
If you get like, there's this quote, like if you get good at something, you do it consistently, eventually you'll get paid for it.
100%.
Like say you're good at basketball, you're not good enough for the NBA, you could coach. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
You know what I mean? Some of that. I know it's not a good example, but you know what I mean?
But there's always ways around it to like make money. 100%. 100%.
Yeah. No, it's really good. What I also want to talk about, just because with the producing, a few skills that go into it, like dude, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I know nothing about music in that sense. I'm not in the industry, but there's like skills like composing, producing, like learning all that type of stuff. But you said your own words, the biggest skill, and this goes for life as well, guys. The biggest skill is networking. So I feel like, because I personally want to learn how to network, I want to talk to more people. We talked on the last episode with Vincent, like how to start a conversation, how to be a good listener. But in your terms, because you've talked to a lot of people, you've talked to a lot of big name artists. We won't name who and where. If you want to name, you can name later down the line. But how do you network, or what are like some skills to help you really network?
Yeah, that's a good question. Like the way I network is like, let's say I've worked with you right now on this podcast. And you're friends with someone else who does a podcast.
Yeah.
There's that mutual thing right there. And like that's just how you do it. Like let's say in like speaking in the definition in music, I started working with one artist. I worked with them for free, and I started doing that continuously, just so I can provide a service that they can't say no to. Eventually, they've grown, and I've grown, and then they've got a network where I could reach out to artists that know them. And then I could be like, here's my catalog. This is what I've, uploaded, and this is what I have.
Like your portfolio.
Like a portfolio, exactly. And yeah, like when you reach out like that, therefore, like, there's that like level of like mutual thing there. Like they've seen your work, they've seen how you work, and if they mess with, the artist that you work with, obviously that's probably the same level of quality that's there. So it's like sometimes it's not really hard. It's just like how you do it and like where you look. And especially in this industry, like it's really sad. Like like as you said, it's just all about networking. Like I know a lot of artists who like are very, very good. They're very good, but they don't network properly, and they're not where they deserve to be. They deserve to be like much higher and much like recognized as where they are right now. It's just because they simply don't network, and this industry is like 80% networking and like 20% talent.
Yeah, that's crazy that you bring that up, because you would think you think traditionally should be the other way around, right?
Yeah, exactly. Which it was like that back then, but I feel like because, in my opinion, I think the reason of that is it's so saturated now.
Yep.
Everyone wants to be an artist these days. Everyone wants to be a producer these days. Like, so you got to do it right. You got to stand out. You always got to have a brand where, like, you stand out amongst others, and and yeah, that's pretty much what you have to do.
Sorry about that, man.
That's all right. Cutie.
But no, definitely. And also just the thing with that 80 to 20% is that I feel like a lot of artists or a lot of people that have like hone their craft to be like, no, I want to make a name for myself. I want to do it by myself. But maybe that's a bit of pride, a bit of ego. But like, I feel like, dude, we're a world full of people. You need people to help you. Maybe you don't need people to help you with your your craft itself, but to get exposure and to get it out there and to get the right people listening to your stuff.
Exactly. Like what I've learned like that is like, in like I've worked with like so many artists now. Like I've learned like there's two things of artists. Like there's one type of artist where, you know, they're doing it because like it's their hobby. Like I used to go to studio with them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Made around 25 to 30 tracks and none of them got released. And I'm like, what are you doing? They're like, I'll keep it to myself, you know? Like, they make music for their own.
Right.
You know? There are artists like that out there.
Yeah.
And there are artists who, you know, they just release everything. They just, whatever, like, even if it's good or bad. Like, I feel like there should be, like, a sweet spot.
Like a balance between the two.
Yeah, exactly. Because whatever you release, it's always going to be on the internet, you know? Like, and, like, it will bounce back on your reputation and your brand.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like, that's one thing I've learned about, you know, artists as, like, you know, releasing and networking. Yeah. Like, every artist who comes up to me and goes, like, oh, like, can you manage me? Or can you, like, teach me how to, you know, build my brand?
Mm-hmm.
I tell them simply, like, this is what I've done. Like, just go to shows. Like,
yeah.
There are so many shows. You'd be surprised, like, if you look deep enough, like, there are so many shows out there, like especially in Melbourne and Sydney, where there are up and coming artists who are, like, always performing. And, like, every time you go to those shows, there are the managers there. There's, like, A&Rs there, which is, like, A&Rs are people who, like, you know, are very tapped in labels. They work in labels.
Oh, really?
Yeah, touring agents there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all these people I met during that during those shows, like, you'll be surprised. Like, it's not even that hard. You just have to be in the environment.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah. Last question on the producing, because, like, I feel like, you know, you are Arad the producer, but maybe that, like, you know, you don't want to just be known as Arad the producer, because at the end of the day, you are Arad Kian. You know what I mean? That's you. That's you're my friend first before you're the producer.
Yeah, exactly.
But last question on that is maybe not last question, but last main question. You
last
feel
main
me?
question.
Is that how sorry, not how. Blech. What? Because we've thrown a lot of shade at producing a little bit. Like, it's pretty hard. You gotta be consistent. You gotta. But what is your, like? What is the best thing about producing to you? Like, what? Like the feeling, or like the reward, or like working with people. Like, what is the best thing for you?
Oh, it's like going, like, my favorite thing is just, like, hearing this, like, everyone's story, and, like, there's two. So the first one's, like, hearing the story. You know, when I meet a lot of people, like, I hear about the, like, you know, like, where they started, how they started, because music for me is, like, it's not just producing. Like, I've been doing it since I was 5, like, for 15 years.
Yeah. And
like,
sorry to cut you off, but you were also, like, a musician before.
Exactly.
Like you played the guitar, piano, drums, anything that has something you can name it. You know what I mean? Like, you were that kid.
Yeah, exactly. And, like, that's just, like, for me, just to, like, meet new people and, like, just hear their experience on how they, you know, how they became to the artist they are now.
Mm-hmm.
And I just love that journey and, like, networking. And also my second one is, like going around, like, places like Australia, like going around Canberra, Sydney.
Yeah.
Like, all that stuff. I love that. And, like, I hope to go to, like, I wish I could go States very soon. I really want to go. Eventually I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're living like a rock star a little bit. Look at the traveling and stuff, you know what I mean? Like,
well, it's like, it's just for work. Like, it's not even like that. Like, there are artists I go, like, you know, out of state just because simply, you know, it's like I have to work around their schedule.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they can't come over, and if I go there, it will be more efficient. We'll make more work.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we won't be under time condition.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, you got to find the right balance. Sometimes they come to me and sometimes I go to them.
Yeah. No, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I think this is a part of, wait, let me check how much we're doing for time. Okay, yeah. I think this is a part of the podcast where we'll take a little bit of break from the producing stuff. We'll talk about
100%. I'm
because
so down.
I think you got 2 or 3 questions. I got 2 or 3 questions.
Yeah, done.
We'll go through some.
They're done.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, go first.
All right. So guys, if you guys follow the Only Up Instagram page, or my Instagram as well, Arad also asked on his Instagram some questions for us to on the podcast. So firstly, the question I have is, what do you call it? Sorry, I cannot find it. Something excited we're both looking forward to. So I guess you'll take it away. What are you looking forward to? Whether it be producing or just in general, maybe you're traveling or something like that.
Oh, that's a very good question. I don't know. Just like
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. Like what am I interested in, like, the future that's upcoming?
Yeah, what are you excited for, man?
The KSI fight.
The KSI fight? He's fighting 2 people now.
Yeah, I know it's not the smartest thing, but I think he's just doing it to compensate.
His transformation is pretty good.
Yeah, it's very, very good. He killed it, man.
Yeah.
He killed it. But yeah, like he's someone that I watch like when I'm free.
Dude, let's go back in time a little bit. I remember you and his brother. Oh, he has a twin brother, by the way. Looks nothing like him, but like, what do they call it? Unidentical?
Fraternal.
Really? They call you fraternal twins?
Yeah.
Okay, so fraternal twins, right? I remember, correct me if I'm wrong. I remember Arya rocked the beast hat and you rocked the tank hat.
No, we both rocked the white beast hat.
White beast hat on like, so if you guys are not from Australia, usually like we'll have like a free dress day like once every term, and then they pulled up and like. Dude, you guys went all out. Like, you guys went in the Mario costumes, like Mario and Luigi. You guys went you guys wore the KSI stuff. Like,
I feel like only OGs would know like the beast hat because it's like it's not around anymore.
Yeah, and it's because like even OGs back then, like people that know you were like, those guys wore the beast. Those Mario Luigi, you know, Mario Luigi. That's you guys.
Pepperoni. I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah. I guess I'm excited for that too. I'm also excited for. I think I've just talked about in general. Just travel to open up, just because we've been kind of held down a little bit. Man. Like,
Exactly.
It feels really stagnant. Is there any place you want to go to the States, right?
Yeah, I really want to go LA for work.
LA for work.
Yeah.
Be careful of LA.
Yeah, I know. I've heard a lot of bad things. But like I actually just want to go around New York as well. Like
New York's my top as well.
Exactly. And maybe one day Santorini.
Very
nice.
Maybe with your girlfriend?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Shout out Elizabeth.
No, I'm just going to Santorini with the boys.
With the boys.
Yeah. I'm definitely, like, as you guys can tell, big anime nerd. Definitely want to go to Japan. Japan is a big thing.
I want to go to Japan so bad.
Japan looks sick. Yeah. Japan, Korea, East Asia, but surprisingly, I want to make it in New York.
Yeah.
Like, I want to live in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. Yeah. Like not too close to Manhattan, but just a bit further out.
Exactly.
Like maybe future.
Yeah.
You know, Srijay in the future. If you're watching this right now, did we make it? I don't know, man.
You did, bro. You did.
But very keen just to travel again, just get a sense of, you know, Melbourne. Melbourne is great. I'm not shitting on Melbourne because honestly, we have it pretty good here.
We do, but it's just very like held down. Like
you
can't really like pursue whatever. You know what I mean? Like even with music, like sorry to bring it up again, but you know, like you name one famous artist like to this day that has popped off in Melbourne.
They popped off a few times, but
like they didn't reach the top. Like just that's it.
I think the only person that like you said, like Vance Joy had Riptide. I remember that that was global.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But like, you know, where is he now?
Like Kid Leroy is the only one popping right now.
Yeah. Well, he was from Sydney.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Australia. Yeah. I don't know. HP boys, but they're not global,
Nah.
But travel's up there. Do you got the next question? I feel like just travel, man. New opportunities.
Travel's hectic.
Excited.
Travel's hectic. Let's see my question. I wrote a bunch of questions last night. What is the dumbest shit you've done?
Dumbest shit I've done. I feel like it's funny because before you asked me what the dumbest shit I've done, I can name 3 dumb shits you've done. But
don't.
I know you know, but don't.
Don't. Not here.
Yeah, but dumb shit I've done. To the top of my head, I can't really remember. Especially stuff I can't say on camera. But
I can change it if you want. I got a hectic question.
Yeah.
Who's your idol and why?
Oh, my idol. I got a couple.
Okay.
So parents, all that stuff. Obviously, they're up there.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that. Everyone's got their reasons. But definitely an idol for me. Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
Love Kobe Bryant. Mamba mentality, discipline. Kanye.
Yeah.
Love Kanye. You know this is the question I ask at the end of the podcast. So don't answer it yet. I'll ask you at the end. Okay. Kanye West, just because his ability to, like, you know, be different. You know, and like really pursue.
He always stands out.
It always stands out, and it's always good. Politically, you know, I might not agree with him. Like, I don't know if I'm a big Trump supporter or whatever. Like, whatever. It doesn't really apply to me. I'm in Australia.
Yeah.
But no, Kanye. Oh man, I really should have thought about this question. Kanye, LeBron, Russell Westbrook, 3 basketball players. Because remember, if you knew me in high school, it was just basketball.
Yeah, you loved basketball.
I was a big basketball guy.
Yeah. I pictured you as a Steph Curry like fan as well. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I like Steph too. But I can't name a few on my head. You know, I'll give one fictional one, bro, and you're probably gonna laugh at me. But my boy Naruto, man.
Naruto, yeah, he's
that's my boy.
Yeah.
But Yeah, I can't name any off the top of my head. But yeah, that's good. And one YouTuber I like to shout out who's really inspiring right now. I don't know if you know him. His name's staticky. His name's Jesse James West. Do you know Jesse James West?
I've heard of him.
Yeah, Jesse James West, and it's like Zach.
What does he do?
He's like a fitness influencer, but he's like really confident. He's like he does like all these.
Is he based in Australia?
No, he's out there.
Okay.
But yeah,
he's out there.
I'll do one more question.
Okay, go for it, bro.
Good question, by the way. But I'm gonna ask you that one at the end. That's why.
Thank you.
Do you want to hear this one? So, Arad.
Yo.
This next question kind of goes into a little bit of a segment. You feel me?
Yeah.
Do you know what's coming?
I feel like I do. Something about high school?
Kinda.
Okay, go.
Maybe middle school.
Maybe middle school. All right,
so,
go ahead.
Arad, guys, for you guys that don't know, before Arad's producing all that type of stuff, he was also a bit of a viral sensation back in the day.
I know what this.
Okay, so he's a bit of a viral sensation. Some might say he's a gymnast. Some might say he's an acrobat. Some might say he's a stuntman. I need to close that door.
Close that door.
Oh shit! So some might say he's a stuntman.
Used to be.
And guys, I'll play the video right here. Just so I'll put it right here so you guys can see. And we're back. We're back.
We're back.
So, Arad, do you know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking
about. So, Arad performed a backflip.
A backflip. I don't even know what flip it was. It was
more like a tater tot. It was like you went up in the air, you did
backflip and then front flip.
So what happened in this? So you went for a flip.
Yeah.
Did your controller disconnect something? Like what happened?
I remember that day like it was yesterday. You know, like I'm not even joking. Like I remember vividly what I was wearing. I remember I got a haircut before. Where I got the haircut, who cut my hair.
$8 at Springvale. Thank you very much.
Yeah, literally. I just went to a party and then, you know, there was this kid from our school. He used to just do backflips and like people would love him. I'm like, no way, you just do backflips. And he was like Kiwi, and I'm like, how do you do it? He's like, oh, you just do it, G. I'm like, really?
Oh shit.
Oh, you just do it. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right then. And then he was just doing backflips like it's nothing. And I'm like, all right. And then I was getting prepared and I was just gonna do it. And then while I was in midair, I'm like, nah, backflip looks too scary, man. Backflips look too scary. I've never done it. So I swing my arms backwards, and then I put my head forward. So I didn't rotate that much.
You didn't rotate that much.
I didn't rotate at all. Yeah, and then I hit my neck and my vertebrae on the floor, and my lungs collapsed. I couldn't see, and I couldn't breathe for 15 seconds.
Am I allowed to laugh?
You're allowed to laugh. Yeah, and like I couldn't breathe at all. Like I thought I was dying. I was blacked out. I literally couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
I'm not joking. And then I had to get in a position where I could breathe. They put me in a position where I could breathe. And then literally, I kid you not, the guy posted it on Facebook. within 2 hours on that night.
Yeah.
It got like 2K views in 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's on 20K now.
Damn.
Yeah, and my parents saw it because he tagged me, and he's like, "We're coming to pick you up."
Oh,
during a party.
God.
Yeah, I know. And then I was so stupid. I waited like 2 weeks, and I went to the hospital. The doctor's like, "You're an idiot." Nah, I saw it.
He goes, sir, you've been diagnosed. You're just a fucking idiot.
Yeah, he's like, you had a very, very high chance of being paralyzed.
Oh.
Yeah, and like my sternum now is like damaged. Like,
oh, really?
I think it's permanently damaged. I can even like show it to you right now.
No, it's okay.
Okay, listen to this, yeah.
Whoa.
I don't know if that picked it up.
It did.
Yeah, so every time I stretch, it clicks.
What the question? We didn't even get to the question. The question. How's his neck after that failed flip?
So my neck's fine. My neck's fine, but like it has like restrained me from like doing some physical activity. Like when I go gym and bench press, like I feel a little bit of pressure.
Oh.
If someone comes behind me and like holds me and like tight, like holds me tight on my chest,
yeah,
it really hurts.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, no, it's all good now. You know, only up.
Yeah, man, only up.
Yeah, only up.
You know, I don't take back for laughing at all, but
it's alright.
It's a good story.
It's a very good story.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't regret it at all.
Does that count as a question with me asking another one?
Yeah, go ahead. Ask me another one.
I don't know if you can talk about this upcoming music collabs. You can't really talk about that, right? Because there's like contracts and clients
No,
and
I
stuff.
can.
Oh, do you want to talk about like a few upcoming music collabs you got going on?
Well, I'm trying to work. Last week I was trying to work with this artist called SSG Kobe. I don't know if you know who that
Wait, yeah, I do know him.
You do?
Yes, I wait. Talk about it. I'll find the song. Which song I have.
So like, he was on TikTok, and one of my friends from LA, he's like, send me loops, and yeah, I'm still yet to hear from him, but right now I'm kind of like doing this thing where I'm working with DJs, cause like
Yeah.
DJs like Calvin Harris and David Guetta. I don't know if you know this, but like, they don't make 100% of their own tracks. They do. They have like
Right.
ghost producers and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, like most artists.
Yeah. So like so I've tapped into that field where like I will make exclusive tracks for the DJs. So what would happen then is like they would have a very exclusive portfolio and catalog.
Yeah.
So therefore they'll get rostered on more.
Yeah.
So it's a win-win situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they take the full credit of the track.
Yeah, but you get paid for it, right?
Of course.
Of course, I'm not doing this for free.
No, yeah, it's actually really smart. Like
Yeah.
like I get my bank and they get their recognition.
Yeah.
Because they could just DJ.
And then deep down inside, like if it's a bang, you're like, yeah, that's my track.
Exactly. And what's gonna happen then? It's like if they really mess with the track,
They'll come back.
and if they'll always come back and they'll refer me to people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's like Drake hands out careers like crazy, man.
Literally,
he
man.
gives everyone a career.
He signs people and stuff like that.
Like I bet Calvin Harris does that for like producers.
Yeah. Do you think he does that for producers?
Does he?
I don't know. Does he?
You asking the wrong girl.
No. There are a couple of people out there who do that. Like they sign producers and like they make like a whole community group where like they send loops and stuff like that and beats like that. But yeah, like I haven't really came to that yet. I don't know. I just want to just work on my own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That question. That's a good question. Thanks for whoever sent that. You want more?
Yes.
I mean, we can do a couple more. I'm having a little bit of fun with it.
Yeah, of course.
Good shit.
All right, good shit.
Shout out Martin.
No, I'm not gonna ask this one. What did you do during COVID and how did it affect your lifestyle?
So you want to know what I did during COVID?
Yeah,
I got a
and
list.
how did it affect your lifestyle?
I've got a list. I did fucking jack all. Like, yeah.
Jack all?
Yeah, cause
So what did you do? Like
actually
be specific.
Okay, because COVID was a little bit of a weird time, right?
Yeah.
C word, whatever. COVID. I don't think I'll get shadow banned anymore. COVID's in the past now.
Yeah.
But so what I did was I watched cause in high school.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't have thought I didn't actually watch like all those anime and all that shit
Yeah,
because
yeah.
the friend group we were in, if you watch anime, bro, you're gonna get fucking killed.
Yeah.
Like you would have been like sliced in half and like shit like that.
Literally.
Like none of the boys that we used to watch it
Yeah.
then watch it like you watch it now. So I did a lot of that during 2020 because like procrastination, did online school, and every day kind of just felt the same. Every day was meshing into each other. I personally I feel like I always took more opportunity. It was in 2021 where I started making like the interview videos, and I really and I'm just like, I want to prove to myself that I can go out and just interview people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I did that. I really worked on that. I had a lot of content ideas, but I just didn't know how to execute them.
Yeah.
So that's really tough. What about you, man?
Oh well, as I said, like besides the music, I tried to do some workout because when you when you're at home like during COVID, you're not really moving around as much.
Yep.
So like I just tried to maintain how my lifestyle is.
Yeah.
Besides that, I was just watching a lot of TV shows and just messed around exactly just like you.
But also we're sure a lot of people see we're like mad young though. Like and we're so fresh. So we came out of high school.
Yeah, it was the worst time to get COVID.
Yeah. Dude, I remember you were actually very slim and trim during 2020 COVID.
I was.
Because I remember we want to talk about. Okay, so it was like the first time out of lockdown. Yeah. And I went to this Eastland shopping center, and I walk into the bathroom, and you come out. And
I remember that day.
And we started laughing. We started
because you were getting a haircut, and I was just walking my coffee, man.
Yeah.
I was dieting hard. Like
you look good.
Thank you.
Like I'll put up a video. I think a video of you. Like I remember I videoed you record because back then you Snapchat everything.
I had I lost a lot of water weight then because like I was on a stupid diet. Like I was drinking just green juice and just for breakfast and nuts for lunch and nothing for dinner. Air for dinner.
A little bit of ice cubes in there.
Yeah, little ice cubes with water as a cereal, you know. Like, yeah, it was really stupid. Like, I don't know. I don't agree with it anymore.
It didn't last that long.
It did, cause like it's not comfortable. Like, if you want to do like a long term diet, like you know, obviously you have to do it like in a way you're comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I did it for like 2 weeks, but in 2 weeks I lost like 12 kilos. Like, it was crazy.
Whoa, that's a lot. That's unhealthy.
A lot. I know.
A lot of ice cubes.
I was doing a lot of ice cubes and a lot of cardio. Yeah, like I lost a lot of weight, but I bounced back because like it's just like
my body was crazy. You probably bounced back hard. Yeah.
I gained more than how much I was when I started.
You're like, this wasn't part of the plan.
Part of the plan. I literally like, oh yeah, I don't know how people do it. Like, especially like some kids in our school, like, bro, Vincent, man, like he was built in like year 8. I'm like, what? How did you do it? You remember Vincent?
Oh yeah, sorry, I thought about Vincent Ang.
No, Vincent Su.
Yeah, he was like a lumberjack in year 8.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, are you actually like not 18? Are you sure? You know what I mean?
A lot of people that we know, like I feel like a lot of the skinny guys are like getting big now.
Yeah.
We know a few.
Yeah, and also Aryan, like he's the opposite. Like he's like he killed it. He killed it.
Aryan like sticks a couple of needles of pure motivation in his ass.
Yeah, exactly. Like I just think it's simply just because like you have more time on your hands. Yeah. And like I thought about this like in school. Yeah. Like recess and lunch. Like what do we do? Like we were playing sports. Like we were always like maintaining our like our structure and our weight, and like we were like always like being active. Yeah. But after school, like you're just at home, you're not doing much, so you have to like actually stay committed. Yeah. To like going gym, doing this and stuff like that.
During COVID, I was actually the heaviest I ever was.
Really?
I was 130. Damn. And now.
No, not really like that. Never like that.
Damn.
No, because a lot of weight, boy. Because like you gain.
Yeah. So and then I think today I weighed in at 109.
No shit.
So I've lost. I appreciate it, dog. I appreciate that, dog. But yeah, still work in progress. But we get in there. You feel me? But COVID was like weird because you would Uber Eats everything too.
Yeah, exactly, man. Like I remember, like even about that, like I was like working during like how like those jobs you can JobKeeper. Yeah. Like I was getting both at the same time. Yeah. And I didn't have my license.
No. Hypothetically, you did. Like this is all fake. He didn't actually scam.
No, they already called me. They already called me their hand.
This is real.
This is real. Yeah, like bro, I didn't have my license. I was Ubering everywhere. Uber Eats, getting drinks every day, getting food every day. Like, bro, like I checked my account. I spent like $100,000 last year, like 2 years ago.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like Uber Eats, man. Like Uber Eats a lot of food, and like it's always unhealthy shit. Yeah. You know what I mean?
You never go like, yo, let me Uber Eats.
Let me get a salad.
Let me get a salad, dog.
Like, who would Uber Eats salad? Like, come on.
Because you know why? Because you wouldn't Uber Eat it. You would go and run and get the salad.
Exactly. You know exactly. I mean? Or you just don't eat it all. Like, like salad. Come on.
We just have a bunch of excuses because we're pretty big. But I know. You guys at home are better than us. Yeah.
No, we're just resentful.
Let's see if I got one more question.
Do you reckon you like lost a lot of wasted a lot of money like during COVID? Like, did you spend a lot of money, or like was it like you couldn't make that much money because of COVID?
Yeah, I had no cash flow in, so there was nothing to go out. You feel me? But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm different because I didn't have a job back then.
Yeah, fair enough.
I was like, it was parents' money. I couldn't I didn't ask them for the expensive shit.
True.
Yeah. I think I got one more question. We'll do one more yours, and then we'll see how it goes.
Done.
What the fuck is this?
Let me see my question.
Okay. No, all these questions are fucking shit. Do you just want to do one?
No, tell me one. It's alright. Go for it.
No, it's literally about like, does Arad use steroids? And I'm like, no, he doesn't.
Who asked me that? Who asked?
I would say. I'll tell you after. Off air.
Okay. Let's see. I got a question for you. Like, out of all the podcasts you've done, what's the craziest story you've heard so far?
Craziest story I've heard. Oh, I had to. A lot of stories I had to cut because like their careers are on the line.
Just don't mention the name then. Just tell me. Say on this video it's first time because it's that out.
All right. So
we'll bleep that out.
We'll do one more question then.
We'll bleep that out. Yeah.
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 Yeah. No, like I'll cut the whole segment.
Okay. Okay, let me see.
So we're back.
So we're back.
So we've had 2 unsuccessful stories. We're back.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, I gotta stop fidgeting.
What do you do that like during your day-to-day life that like you don't talk to anyone about, like that like no one knows?
I know yours.
What is it?
No, I don't know yours.
Okay, you don't know mine.
Yeah, okay, my day-to-day.
Now, I'm talking about now. I'm talking about now, yeah.
No, back then.
Not back then.
Yeah.
2022. Go ahead.
3 twos.
3 twos. Okay, go ahead.
But no, what I do day to day, a lot of people don't realize, like, you know, like on the surface, I'm like a pretty normal guy. You wouldn't expect this on me, but I do like a lot of like weird self improvement shit.
Yeah.
Like I meditate.
That's sick as. No, that's dope. I used to meditate.
If the cameras are off, you'll be like, what a fucking
No,
loser.
I actually used to meditate.
Oh, okay.
A lot, yeah.
Okay, so meditate, journal a little bit. I read a lot. Like
Yeah,
I read a
that's
lot.
good.
Like, dude, look at the back. Like I got books out
Yeah,
there.
you're actually killing it. I can't stay focused. I always get distracted when I
Yeah,
come
especially the industry you're in. It's like doof doof doof. You know, it's like
not even. It's just like. So I just come like, you know, like just read it. Like I can't. I don't have the. I'm really like impatient.
you look at books. You're like, yo, I've got 6 books. That's like 3 kebabs. You know what I mean?
Kebabs, bro. That was good. Exactly, man.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But,
But there's a really hectic book called like 48 Laws of Power. Like that's what I'm starting to read.
oh yeah, it's on my shelf. You can borrow it if you want.
No way.
Yeah,
Sick.
yeah, it's good. It's by Robert. It's actually a pretty hard book to read. I couldn't read it.
Yeah, it's got
so much jargon.
Like, very like old quotes and like and scenarios.
Yeah, you're like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah,
is this
no,
guy
I
do?
just read like the chapters.
You know, I'll lend you a book. It's called The Subtle Art to Not Give a Fuck. You'll
I've
like
read that. I didn't like it.
What?
I didn't like it.
You read it?
It's just talking about don't expect anything. Expectations is what hurts you, and like you know what I mean. Like pretty much, you know, in summary,
Pretty much.
pretty much. Man, it's just like it's. I don't know.
Okay, fine.
That's not my thing.
No, me.
I want to read. You know, if the one 50 Cent made one, the 40 Laws of Power. He made one called 50 Laws of Power. No,
he
literally,
actually?
I swear to God.
Did he?
I swear to God.
I'll
Right
say
here,
that.
drop it right here.
Okay.
Drop it right here.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, I didn't know that. What's something that you do day to day other than?
Oh yeah. Nah, my mates told me to say this. I love candles and incense.
Really?
I love it. Like before I sleep.
What's your favorite scent?
Dios Sauvage.
No, like an actual candle.
Yeah, Dios Sauvage.
There's a Dios Sauvage candle.
Yep.
What?
Yeah, so I get all my candles like custom made from like my friend.
Oh.
Yeah. There's one that I use like fuck, what is it called? It was like monkey fart or something. I know, that's what she called it.
What?
Yeah, apparently it's like it's good for anxiety, right?
Monkey fart, dog testicles, turkey penis. Like what's
I
up?
don't know. Like yeah, but I like usually light up a candle before I sleep.
Yeah.
I light one up like during midday, and when I shower, I like have an incense, like you know that.
Wow.
Yeah, just like it's really relaxing.
No, dude, that's sick.
Yeah.
Dude,
It actually works really good.
that's
You should try that.
crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like I'm actually like I'm pretty blown back.
I know.
You know, in the scent that you chose, like Dios Sauvage, I was expecting like Bahama Breeze,
Bahama Breeze,
Lemon Passion. You know what I mean? No,
passion fruit mango.
this guy's wild.
Oh, I'm dizzy.
You know, the thing is, you say passion fruit, no one's gonna understand that except us.
Exactly. That's why I said it. Yeah. No, yeah, like I really fuck with incense now. Like I don't know, like it's so relaxing. Like because when I go to studio,
Yeah.
that
makes a lot of sense.
There are people who just light up incense while there's.
I think Big Sean does that a lot too. Like he's
Yeah,
very,
a
like,
lot of people do.
spiritual.
I have this funny ass story. So in Canberra, my mate who owns a club,
Yeah.
right? He owns like 3 clubs. During like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, when the clubs are on,
Mhm.
he's in his office. He's just playing Fortnite. He's cooked as hell, yeah, yeah. And you know who I'm talking about? Oh yeah, he's cooked as hell. And then he's like, whenever he can be stuffed, he goes like, yeah, I'm gonna come on the set and just DJ, like, cause he DJs as well.
Yeah.
He comes on the set like he's mad fucking lit, right? He comes, he just DJs, and like he just has an incense to his left during everyone dancing, like lights it up and starts DJing, and he takes it with him back to the office, starts playing Fortnite again. You know,
That's crazy.
Sick as lifestyle,
dude. I'm gonna try to get some candles up in here. Like next podcast, you see
oh yeah, dead ass.
Like,
you should.
Like monkey fart, panda penis, which is
like, you love monkey fart.
Monkey fart, really? Maybe I get sponsored by them. We'll see.
Yeah, I'll bring it next time for you.
Thank you. Thanks for the gift.
Yeah, all good.
I did not expect that out of you.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's actually really nice.
Yeah, maybe I should get into it because like yeah, it's like the sage. You feel me?
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? The best side is best advantage is like your room smells nice.
Yeah.
So, not saying it doesn't smell nice now, but
yeah, it's okay.
It smells like air.
Yeah.
Air.
I said the AC is something on. So. Yeah. Damn, that's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
You have a question?
Do you have a question? Actually, I have a question, but not from these guys.
Tell me.
Remember, we've got 5 minutes on here, so we'll just cut it. Fuck it. So, for you guys that don't know, Arad is in a how long have you been with Miss O?
So when it hits December, it'll be 5 years now.
5
officially.
years. So they're getting married in the 6th year. I'm not saying any promises, but no, probably not.
well, maybe we'll see. We'll see.
Whoa. But anyway, what I was trying to get to is that Arad's been with his girl for nearly 5 years now. Congratulations. Very proud. You're a walking inspiration to me.
Thank you.
And the thing is that it's not all been sunshine and rainbows, obviously, because not saying that the relationship is bad. It's just because Arad has been in a long distance relationship for at least 3 or 2.5 of those 5 years, right?
2.5 now.
So I think a lot of people at home is like, people goes, long distance relationship, dude, that fucking sucks, dude. You know, there's no sex. You know what I mean? They'd be like, bro, like, what's going on? But like, I feel like if you really like the person, especially you know them for 2 years, it's a lot deeper than that.
Yeah.
So can you go about like, how'd you manage to like maintain that long distance relationship?
Yeah, well, a lot of people who like, you know, like, because I remember from school, a couple of people who tried to do long distance and it never worked.
Yeah.
And
sorry to cut you off. The general consensus is that long distance just doesn't work.
But it's bullshit. It can work if you want it to. Like, if you want it to work, then you can. If both parties wants to, because, like, I don't know. I feel like in this generation now, especially, like, I don't know about how, like, half the people can't do it. Because, like, and I've seen it with my own eyes. I'm not saying it's like, I'm trying to one-up myself. I'm saying if you can, great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, like, just I feel like just people just give in and, like, they think about it in the moment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but if you really, like, if you're in a relationship with someone, they're not just, like, your partner, they're your best friend as well. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, let's say, for example, if we're tight, and if you go to India for 4 years, doesn't mean I'm not going to stop talking to you. Mm-hmm. True?
We'll talk less, but doesn't mean we'll stop talking.
Yeah, exactly. When you come back, I'll still talk to you. We'll be tight again.
Yeah.
That's exactly the same thing.
Exactly what's happening here right now.
Exactly, man. Exactly. Well, look, we haven't kicked it in 2 years, and you know we're back now, and we're doing this now.
We're back.
Yeah, and like
loaded.
I feel like it's just if you really want it to work out, then you can make it easily work out. Like, and in every relationship, like there's always ups and downs. Like, in my relationship, there's no like downs. The only thing is downs.
You can't see her that much.
Yeah, that's the only thing. But like, it's only temporarily, you know.
Can I also say something on that? Just because, like, you guys can't see each other as much, right? But that means it's probably like a euphoric feeling when you guys get to see each other again, because like the wait is so long.
Yeah, exactly. Like it feels like really rewarding. Yeah, it feels very rewarding. And like the good thing with us is like when she comes back and like when we reunite, like it just feels like she never left. You know what I mean? Like we pick things up from where like we left off.
Like we're currently talking right now. Like she's not here.
Yeah,
and you're still dude. And it's always like, it's funny because in high school, like at first people in high school, they talk shit, they're stupid, right?
Yeah.
But then a lot of people be like, no one's gonna like, dude, it's not gonna last, whatever. I think you're like one of the few high school relationships that's lasted, right? Yeah. And all that type of stuff. And you would think, because people like lost this relationship, like physical touch, right? Physical touch is, but there's love.
For men, I feel like physical touch is very important.
Right. I was about to say, because back in our, like, I'm not gonna call out any names, but I think you're very different. You're very wholesome in that sense where, you know, you're in this type of industry where the culture's like sex, right?
Yeah.
Right. But then I feel like even when, I think you dated her for like a year and a half and there was like you guys didn't, like, I'm not gonna speak for you, but like there was like no, like really, like, how do I say this? Like intimacy, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like you didn't really care about that. You're like, dude, I love this girl for who she is. Yeah. And that stuff just comes later with the package.
Exactly. Like, I don't know. Like, well, like, cause like, I feel like that was because like, both of us is our first relationship, and like we just want to get to know each other. You know what I mean? Like, it's a very big step for the both of us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We had to take our time with it, and that's like the best thing. Like rushing into it, I feel like it loses its value.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know how like, let's say you got like a really hectic drink you're drinking right now. You're not gonna scull it.
Yeah.
You'd sip on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Got it.
Exactly.
If you skull it, it'll feel weird.
It'll feel good in the moment, but then that's it.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. It's like, yeah, shit. Dude, good job. Like, I'm lost for words, man. Nah, but nothing but this for y'all. But also just like what are like some things that like, because a lot of people do long distance, or some people don't, but where they want to get into, where they want to get into it, it's like, what are like some things that you guys do? Like, do you guys like FaceTime often? You guys text all the time? Or is that, you guys don't do that? Maybe you guys like prefer service? Like, what's some stuff that you guys do?
So like, obviously, like if you're in a different country, is it like there's like a lot of it depends on the scenario. Like if she's like out of state, it'll probably be the same time difference. But like if she's like in a different country, there's like a mad time difference.
Right.
So what you have to do is just like, you gotta understand, like you can't always like communicate 24/7. I don't think like a lot of people would communicate 24/7 every day, because you know people are busy. Everyone wakes.
Sorry to cut you off. That is not the relationship I want. I see all these couples that go, I'm texting him all the time. Like when are they hanging out with us? Texting all the time. I'm like,
for me, like when I go out with like my friends, like it's like my brother and like my stuff like that, like they always like just texting. Like for me personally, like I never look at my phone when I'm out. Yeah. Like I when I go back on it, there's like 100 missed notifications. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you gotta live your life as well. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But to answer your question, like what we do is just like we text throughout the day here and there. Because like, you know, we're both doing something, and 100%. Then at night time when we're both free, we call. Yeah. Just catch up on stuff.
Keep it simple. So Arad, we talked about long distance relationships and how, you know, that whole spiel goes. And overall, just to end on that note, so you would believe the long distance relationship is possible?
Yes, it's 100% possible.
With 50-50 effort.
Yeah. Both parties have to put effort, and you know, then that's pretty much it. It's not like, it's not really like rocket science. It's just, if you really want to do it, you do it.
To play devil's advocate, it's just that if your love language is physical touch, you're like, it's not that you can't do it, it's just gonna be a tough time.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough time for you.
Yeah, but then you can compromise. So you can be like, if you're really needing that physical touch, or like physical touch, not even meaning like sex, like just like hugging them, all that stuff. Yeah. It's just like you know, compromise. Go make some time. Go see him. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, you know, have like a plan, set and date. And I bet what we talked about earlier, when you see them again, bro, it's gonna be hectic. It's gonna be so much better. Yeah. So, Arad, we both came from the same high school. We won't say what high school just because we don't want to dox ourselves. Yeah. But do you have 3 or 1, or what is like your biggest high school regret?
My high school regret, like
just come.
That's a good question. Like I actually went back to high school and like spoke to my teachers. And
they
actually asked me that question.
Really?
Yeah, they were like, "What do you regret?" But I told them like, I don't regret anything. If anything, I regret not putting more time into doing what I love. Like, I regret missing out. I want to miss out on more. I wish I missed out on more school. I wish that I fooled around a bit more, because those are the years you're gonna, you know, look back on. Because I'm telling you, like, I feel like a lot of people, like, when they get older, they're gonna be like, you know, I wish I had more fun in school. I wish I experienced a lot of stupid stuff in school, so I don't have to do it now in the future when you have kids and stuff like that. When you're married.
Vincent was talking about that, like, if you want to quote unquote, you don't have to fail at what you do, but if you were to fail at what you do, now would be the perfect time. Exactly. You have no responsibility.
Exactly. Yeah. That's exactly what my regret is. Like, obviously, I did fool around quite a bit, but I don't know. I feel like
quite a bit.
But I wish I fooled around a bit more. You know, like had experienced that more of a high school moment, instead of just like, I don't know, man. Like, because I don't see anything that I'm doing right now aligning with anything I learned in school. Yeah. Do you see that for yourself?
Yes and no. Like, you learn a lot of stuff from school.
Of course, of course you learn stuff, but do you use it to day-to-day life every day?
Like, I feel like when people say that question, like, no, I don't use like the academics day to day. Yeah. But like something as like learning how to structure your day and like talking to people and all that type of stuff is like that. But like, you know, I feel like it does play a part, but like, shut the fuck up. Say on paper, maybe not. You know
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like maybe like, let's say like you're studying IT, and maybe that
IT class definitely helps.
Then yes, but outside that, outside that like lifestyle of uni and just like, because you obviously you would have a lifestyle outside uni.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then they don't really come into play.
Yeah.
In your day-to-day life.
Yeah.
What about you? What do you regret?
I definitely regret because if you knew me in high school, definitely, I feel like I didn't really have a voice. I didn't speak on anything. I was like, I was very, not to say I wasn't confident or I was a little.
You're just very closed.
I was very closed, more on the shy side. More like I wouldn't speak up for myself. I had like guys, if you don't know, like I had really bad like self-esteem issues. Like I wouldn't speak up for me. If it was me doing this podcast now in high school, I wouldn't talk about anything. I'd be like, oh, I care about what people think. Guys, like when you care about what people think in high school, things are so different. Because say if I recorded a podcast in high school, it would be like, dude, imagine like if I got bullied for it, right?
Yeah.
Say if I did. I think, dude, it's funny because in our high school there weren't like the quote unquote cool kids in our cohort.
Nah.
Like it was our group that was just like sick.
Yeah, I was sick. Yeah.
Like, but then there's like, but the thing is like Vincent was in a completely different group, but it was like more of a wholesome group, and we were like more of just like,
and we were always like the groups would always connect and like
yeah. Like the boys were the boys.
Yeah, it wasn't like that typical like Netflix high school. Where,
yeah,
like,
with the jugs.
With the Chad. You know,
let's give this guy a wedgie.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
None of that.
No. But yeah, what I think. Okay, because this goes hand in hand. Because you saying you don't have any regrets, because I feel like you're in the place you were now, right?
Yeah.
So me not being confident, me being very closed off in high school, probably made me realize, bro, fuck that, dude. I want to be who I am. Like, I feel like you talking to me now, talking to me back then, it's kind of like you're talking to a bit of a different person. Jokes are still there.
Yeah.
But like the way I articulate myself and talk is a lot different.
Yeah, but like you shouldn't regret that, because like that self-realization you've had after school made you have that perfect amount of confidence. You know, sometimes you can be too confident. Sometimes you can, and then it turns into an ego. You know what I mean?
We know, I won't say names, we know people that were very confident in high school, and now you see them now, you're like, because they thought they were the man in high school, but now they're like not, you feel me?
Yeah, exactly.
So, you know, I definitely don't regret it. It's just that I really wish like I had more control in high school. And also one thing that's really minuscule is probably because I was not very confident, and, you know, everyone that knew me in high school is that I liked one girl only for like all the high school, right? So I really wish I knew how to like get over stuff quickly, and like, you know, like
I realize it's like not the end of the world.
It's not the end of the world, man. You think you're in this little bubble and like all that type of stuff, and it's just like I really wish like I had some experience in like a high school relationship, even though like that asks for a lot, because half the people didn't. You know what I mean? Yeah. Is what it is. That's like, if I would say 2 regrets, it would be those 2.
Yeah, fair enough. No, those are actually good regrets. Like, I feel like if I got rejected with my girlfriend like back in high school, I'll probably still have that feeling now. Like, you know what I mean? Because I never really like. Because I never
like. I remember you actually didn't have like. Because everyone had a crush in high school. You didn't really like have one like that. Like no one would be like, "Yo, Rod, dude, you gotta go hug that girl over there, dude."
No, never.
I don't know why I'm talking like a wrestler.
No, I don't know. I didn't. I don't know think about that stuff. Like I just wanted to, you know, as I said, do my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
we're here now.
Yeah. Also, one more regret. I guess I have a lot of regrets, guys, but not really regrets. Just things reflecting, I guess.
Yeah.
But like, I really wish like, if I had this mentality I did have in high school, I feel like stuff would have been a lot. Okay. How do I explain this? You know what? I really hated me going to graduation, realizing that I didn't change that much from like the year before. Yeah. That was like, I was like, shit, dude.
Like you didn't see any like growth?
I didn't see any growth. And I was just like, I'm kind of like, I felt like I'm graduating as like a year 11. I feel you. I didn't really get to 12. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like academically or just like in life?
No. Academically was fine. Like I got my course. And turns out I didn't use my course at the end. But I got my course. I got like stuff that I wanted to do because I worked hard at the end of the year. But it was just like, I don't know. It just felt I feel like I wasn't really make that leap because I feel like I didn't grow enough.
I kind of get you. Like I agree with you. Like I feel like I didn't really make any much growth then. Yeah. Like in life, it was probably the same thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because I was just doing the same thing every day. But yeah. Like obviously, yeah. I feel like because like stuff comes to you and like you know you don't have much time to like you know self-reflect. But yeah, I agree with you.
Because when I got to uni, I feel like I was really confused.
Yeah.
That was all.
Yeah. No, yeah, actually, I agree with you there. When I went to uni, like, I didn't really understand what was going on. Yeah. It was different learning, different everything, like, a different environment. Yeah. But, I mean, we would have never expected that anyways. Yeah, even if you were prepared.
I feel like everyone probably feels like that. It's just that I'm just probably talking about it. That's all.
You know? I think everyone would agree with you.
Yeah. Damn. So I've been trying to tell Arad, because I've been kind of curious myself, is that, Arad, Like, because with the producing stuff, you're like 21 at the moment, right? No, 20. You're younger than me, even though he looks a little older than me with the beard.
I look like I'm your dad.
Nah, but you got the beard that connects.
Yeah,
so I'm
yeah.
very, and I shaved a little bit, you know, got a little patchiness, but it's okay.
It's okay. I didn't know.
Don't worry.
I didn't know.
But, it's like, say when you're 25 doing this producer stuff, you probably have a lot more because you're at 5,000 Instagram followers.
Yeah.
So you're saying by like, I know followers doesn't mean everything,
Yeah,
right?
It doesn't.
But you think by the end of next year, the year after, you'll probably be at 10K? Or like, well, the question is, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Yeah.
So
In 5 years, I hope to see, like, I don't know, like when I say like in the future, like
actually, let me cut you off. Sorry. Let's answer this question in who, what, when, where.
who, what, when, where.
So we'll do who last because that's the hardest. But like, where, what will you be doing? So what will you be doing?
So in 5 years, I want to own a label.
Yep.
A label meaning like I get to bring artists and I get to like work with them, and it'll be like a Metro Booming thing. You know how like in Metro Booming, whenever he releases music, it's this guy featuring Metro Boomin, even though he's a producer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like have a brand.
Yeah.
Like build my brand.
Yeah.
Where? Definitely in the States.
Yeah. Where in like LA?
LA, definitely LA. I want to like, if it comes to it, if I live there, then I'll live there, and hopefully I get a very good deal from a label. Like I get to join a label, you know, get signed.
You said you're aiming to own a label, but do you think because you'll be kind of young, right? Like 25-ish.
Yeah.
Right. Do you think maybe you work alongside with a label before you own your own label?
Both.
Oh, both. Okay.
Both. Like when I met someone who's like really famous, he like, and he's like 18.
Yeah.
He told me he wants to start a label next year. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So when he's 19, at the age of and he's also in labels.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So it's very doable.
Yeah.
Yeah, but definitely in LA, who I'll probably like, obviously not in a cocky way, as just an ambition way, like best producer, you know, like best musician, like, or like a very recognized musician.
Yes.
When obviously, you know, in 5 years.
Yeah.
In 5 years, I'll say.
The question is 5 years.
Yeah, in 5 years, I think. I think. But yeah, what about you, bro?
I feel like I shouldn't answer that question right now.
Why not?
I don't answer 'cause I don't.
Why not?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know anything.
Well, you should, like, at least.
Yeah. I think I need to like really reflect on it. You know what I mean?
because like you need to have a drive, something to work towards.
Sure.
Or else you're just working and like you have no end goal. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I literally talked about this last.
Gotta
podcast.
manifest it.
Yeah. No, I'm keen. Shit. Wait, did you even answer all of it? Who? When the 5 years?
When the 5 years?
You know what? You know how we keep doing this voice?
Yeah.
It reminds me of a story. Do you know the story I'm talking about? All right. So when we shared further math class, this is how I got to know Ardy through you.
Yeah.
It's So let me set the scene. I think you're allowed this. It's not that deep, but let me know if you want to cut it. But so we were in further math class. Is Head Start. It was like Head Start. So you get 2 weeks to learn the course or like know what you're getting into before you take the class, right? So we're in maths. Arad is obviously producing beats. Like this is it's producing beats in the middle of class while we're taking maths. Like me and this kid, Ardy, good friend. I think I'm gonna have him on the podcast later, so he doesn't mind me sharing his name. And so we're doing maths, and it's time to show holiday homework.
Oh.
Yeah, he knows the story.
I think I do, yeah.
So he's showing holiday homework, and it's just like, it's going him, and then he's beat, so he tries to alt-tab, and then this porn ad from like the night before comes up, and and the teacher's like, and the teacher sees your screen, you're like, oh, holiday.
Wait, when was this? Year 10, yeah?
Year 11.
No.
Yes.
I don't remember that.
Yes, because I left your class after, because I did Head Start there, and then I switched.
Are you sure it wasn't like end of year 10?
No.
Damn.
It might have been end of year 10 or start. Because I think it was... the only reason I say it's start is because I didn't meet Ardy in year 10. I only met him in year 11.
Yeah.
So you switched tabs and you were like doing like some weird ass shit.
Never watched porn on my laptop. I don't know. Oh, it might have been a virus.
It was an ad because you probably downloaded something. Because it was like sexy.
Because I was so confused. Yeah,
because sexy Lexi's like 40 miles away. You know, you probably should go pay her a visit, but you know, it didn't work out that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was really funny. You were just like, you skip it and you like shrink your voice. Hey, holiday.
I remember.
Yeah. Holiday.
Funny as
It's
shit.
so good.
Good times. Huh?
I remember there was this one kid. I won't say his name. Oh, I'll say his name. I'll believe it. Let me put it down.
Yeah.
So I remember.
The one who picked up shoes from a garbage bin or something.
I don't remember that.
Plays basketball, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, he did that.
Yeah.
Okay, this kid's got a lot of interesting tales. But this kid he was like, he was literally boasting to everyone like, oh, I studied so hard for this maths exam. I studied so hard. I was studying so hard, right?
Yeah.
Like literally, like he was literally sweating about it. Like, I
Yeah.
studied so hard. And he goes like, oh, I have my cheat sheet. Like cheat sheets doesn't mean you actually cheat. It's like a formula sheet they use for maths, right? So
Reference sheet.
Reference sheet, good.
Yeah.
Summary sheet, same thing, right?
Yeah.
So he gets it, he pulls it up, and he opens his iPad, and it's like 4 porn tabs.
Further, yeah?
Yeah,
I remember.
And then he goes, I was studying so hard. It's just 4 tabs of porn. Well, yeah, you were studying, buddy. You were studying.
Man. Holiday.
Holiday.
×4. I remember.
Oh my god.
Funny times.
That's so good.
Funny times.
I guess let's see how much time we got left. Yeah, okay, we can do them. Well, if anything, we'll just press record again.
Yeah.
So, Arad, this is what I like to do on the Only Up podcast. Is, dude, you know what you should do for me? Because you're a producer, like, you know
Make an intro track.
like Only Up, like or some shit like
Done.
that. Oh, okay, I'll pay you. We'll talk under the table, bro. We'll talk later.
Talk to my
But-
manager.
Good.
Good.
I don't know.
Alright, done.
But so first question is, how do I say this without being okay? Let's say it. But first question is, you know, if you were on death row, the age old question, what would be the last meal you would have? You can choose like a breakfast. You can choose like a lunch, a dinner, and dessert. So you can choose.
A dinner and dessert?
Yes, and dessert.
And dessert. Okay. This is a tough one. This is probably the hardest question you've asked me. You know?
What?
What would I eat on like my death row?
Where do you
meal,
see yourself in 5
My
years?
last meal-
I know.
I know.
Best food? I
I
don't
don't
know.
Holiday. I'll definitely eat.
Kebab.
Oh yeah, so I'll eat HSB, right, with a Scotch fillet rare steak on top of it, right? I can't do that. So I have to
You
pick
can.
one,
You
right?
can. No, you can. You can.
So
it's
just so I
anything
can eat 2 meals, and then dessert, Oreo ice cream sandwich, for sure.
And that's none.
Done. Kill me right there. You can definitely kill me. I live my life.
Dude, you'll probably end up dying because of the
If you're high
food.
cholesterol. Yeah, literally.
Yeah, there you go.
What about you? What would you eat?
No, I don't answer these questions, you bumbo.
Okay, fair enough.
Dude, I'm just getting mad at you now.
Answer it anyways.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But
It's like, I'm not on death row here. You are.
second question is just fuck you, bro. No, I'm joking. Second question is, who's your role models?
Who's my role models? My role model has to be my dad, and obviously, and Scott Storch. This guy called Scott Storch. I don't know if you know him. He's pretty much like who I strive to be, like in what I do.
Is he well known? Like, what tracks has he done? Oh, is he not a producer?
He is a producer slash like writer. So pretty much he comes in, does his keyboard thing, and he leaves.
Yeah.
He's made hits. He's made Still Dre. He's made Kika by Tekashi. He's made all the tracks you've heard, like big tracks you've heard.
You turned it off by the thanks.
He's made them.
Yeah.
He made all the hits back in the day.
Shit.
Yeah, like I strive to be him.
Damn, that's so cool, bro.
Yeah.
Shit. That's a good answer.
What about you? I'll check it.
I love Naruto.
Naruto.
Third question is what was it? Oh, what's a quote you live by?
Quote. Oh, that's true. Oh, okay, yeah. My favorite quote at the moment.
Holiday.
That. And also, this is the basic one. It's like, there's no rainbow without a little rain.
Wow.
You know?
Nice
so
and
like,
simple.
so it's just like, whenever you go through tough shit, like, every time I go through tough shit, like, I always bounce back really quickly. Because, like,
Yeah.
I just know that, like, it's just one part of my life. And, when you go through it, because I heavily believe in that, like, yin yang.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? 'Cause,
like the balance between the two.
Yeah, like when you go through something bad, like
The
the
good.
good is gonna come.
Yeah.
And it makes the good things in life sweeter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The good things in life are sweet because you go through the bad stuff,
Yeah.
and
No,
vice versa.
that's really good. Speaking of bad things, my dog is barking like an asshole.
He is
I'm gonna.
an asshole. I'm joking.
An asshole.
An asshole.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. Wait. We'll get back to that question. I'm just gonna stop the recording. Just put him in his place. Don't make it sound like I'm gonna kill him.
Put him down. Give him the death row meal. give him the Scott Storch filler.
Okay, let me go down, you fucking asshole.
We're back.
And we're back.
My dog is keeping barking.
My dog. Well, so third question: who's your role models? What quote do you live by? Fourth question is: how did I forget my own question? Fourth question. Fuck. Oh, I remember. How do I not remember my own question? I think it's the video. I'm sweating.
Yeah.
But fourth question is: what do you want to be remembered for?
For music, I want to like start a wave. Like, I don't know. Like, I know I keep talking about music, but it's just like that they align with music. It's just what I do, you know.
It's not just what you do; it's who you are.
Yeah, it's who I am. I want to be remembered for like, you know how there's drill music now. Like, you know how like there's new genres that I made. Like, I want one day I want to start my own genre. I want to start a movement. Like, I want to start a whole thing, and then like, you know, when people search up, oh, who invented this genre?
Yeah.
And it will come up as my name.
Dude, it's so sick where like there's like this Instagram thing will be like Pitbull, like, you know, memes aside, like, you know, like he's an artist, right? He goes, you search up Pitbull, I come up before the dog.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so fucking like sick.
It's boss moves.
That's sick.
That's
like,
exactly what I want to do. But there's Arad's only one. It's just Arad.
I come up before they can.
Before they can. Exactly.
No, but dude, like Arad Kian, like manifested now. Arad Kian, Srijay, Chatterjee. Will be names, bro.
Big names, bro.
Maybe not.
Give it 5 years. 5 years.
We don't know.
We don't know. Maybe.
Maybe. But yeah, dude, you've been great. Last question is how happy are you today, bro?
I'm very happy. Very happy. Everything's going well. You know, catching up with an old friend. You know, doing what I love.
Yeah.
Just everything's good. Everything's very good.
Yeah.
Can't complain.
Dude, why you make it sound like I put like a gun towards your head? Like,
it's just it's very good.
I'm very happy.
It's very good. Obviously, you know, like
No,
day-to-day issues, but nothing that is like gonna stop me and.
Yeah.
Easy.
I came out of my Uber ride, literally just gave you the fattest hug, bro.
Yeah, literally.
Like, I'm so happy to see you.
Best hug, bro. Happy to see you too, bro.
Yeah, man. Nah, but it's been a pleasure having you on. Guys,
you.
check out, because the thing is, you're a producer, so you don't really have like songs that are like yours. So like, how would I plug you? Like, just check it. Just follow Arad on Instagram. Arad Kian, the Arad Kian on Instagram.
Thank you.
Anything else they want to check out? Shout out anybody.
Shout out to Only Up. For this opportunity. Guys will definitely hear some big names in this podcast. I'm just like for real.
Thanks, bro. Thank you.
For real, you killed it.
Nah, I appreciate that, man. Nah, shout out Rod. Pleasure having you on.
Likewise, bro. Thank you.
Shout out Rhymy. Check out his Twitch stream. Follow my socials. Srijay Chatterjee for everything, I think. Yeah, most things. Only Up Podcast YouTube channel. Check the links down in the description below. And guys, only up from here and take care.
Peace.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.